I talk about Thomas the Tank Engine a lot on my channel, but I never really go into other things I like Bob the Builder, which I've only made one video about, but it wasn't even completely about him, it was just about all my other DVDs that I own that aren't Thomas related. But since I am a big fan of Bob the Builder, it feels right to just show off some of the stuff I own from it that isn't DVDs. So I pulled out pretty much all of my Bob take-alongs, and I'm going to show them pretty much right now. I do have a lot more Bob the Builder stuff than this. Like, it's not even just take-alongs, I do have, like, a few other, like, really cool things, but a lot of it is in a bin, and I don't feel like pulling all of it out right now, but as of the time of this recording, I'm just going to show you all of my take-along stuff. So yeah, let's get started. Obviously, there's no better place to start than with all the Scoop models. This is the normal Scoop. Yes, I like these ones, these take-alongs. They have a lot of movement, and I do like that. Of course, Scoop has the magnet up front in the bucket, and then in his backhoe. Very nice Scoop, except some with his eyes. They made his pupils really tiny, but I don't know. Then we have what I can only call Vietnam Scoop. This is just a normal Scoop, but I don't know what happened to it. Let me just say something real quick. Most of these take-alongs I did not have as a kid. I mostly just found these ones at flea markets or they were bought online. So a lot of them could be in hit or miss condition, but this one's literally missing the front magnet somehow, and then the backhoe. And then the little covering on this wheel is also gone. But I still bought them anyways, because I thought it was funny. We got some of the actual variants of Scoop, because they made a lot of variants of the characters, as you can tell. We have the Muddy Scoop. It's Scoop with mud detailing on the front bucket and the backhoe. Not bad. I have two of them. I don't know what's wrong with this one. I sums up the bucket, because I can't move it all the way down. It just always juts up like that. Weird. Then right here we have Snowplow Scoop. I don't remember all the times Scoop had his snowplow in the Bob the Builder. I think he had it in Scrambler to the Rescue. I do remember that one. But that was it. That's the only one I remember him using the snowplow, which is also magnetic. Then we have Sheriff Scoop, who is the only, Built to be Wild character I have, or from the Built to be Wild pack. I don't have anyone else from that one. Speaking of Built to be Wild, despite this being a little off topic, I did buy the DVD of it a while ago. Although it was like after I made the Bob DVD collection and other stuff, so just thought I'd show it off now, briefly, since I am talking about Built to be Wild. Mine doesn't have the pamphlet. I only have one with the pamphlet, and that's the Three Musket Trucks. Moving on, though, I don't have any of the other characters. I don't have the little wagon, I don't have the Gold Dizzy, and I don't have Jackaroo. Although, if I were to get anything out of that pack, I'd probably hope I'd get Jackaroo, since he was pretty cool, but Sheriff Scoop. Which I bought from the same person who was selling the weird Muddy Scoop. That bucket really just doesn't want to go down. But, yeah, that's how that goes. Now we finally move on to a new character, Muck. It's the only Muck in my collection, and honestly, I'm okay with that. The only thing I do wish, though, is I wish I had the variant that didn't have this, like it was just the empty bucket, but still fun. Very good model. The only thing I don't like about Muck's merchandise is that I don't think there's a single piece of merchandise where they actually depict him with his working treads. They always put wheels on the bottom. Give me a second. I think I have a Take-Along Terrence right here that has the design Muck should have had. Like, yeah, this design. I'll still never understand why they just decided to slap wheels on the bottom and not do the little treads design. Come to think of it, was really nice, but I digress. We now move on to Dizzy. Again, the only Dizzy in my collection, the only take-along Dizzy in my collection, but I think this is another one where I don't really need another version. I think the only other one was like that gold one. I don't think I need that. This one's cool because you need to tilt it and the little concrete or cement spills out. And her head also moves. If you wanted to really face plant. That's the little backstruck she comes with. Although I bought it separately, and I don't have the bricks that come with it. Alright, we now move on to Rolly. We have our normal Rolly, you know, his little thing. This turn, he's not as articulated as some of the other ones we're gonna see, but I still like him. He's cool. Then the two of my Rollies just don't have the back accessory, that back roller, which I don't really mind, because I don't think it was used in the show. Maybe it was, or I'm just going crazy, but... Then we have Muddy Rolly. This was the first Rolly I did find. And this one is not doing so great if you look at his eyes. I think that eye's, like, literally misprinted, and then that one's just basically gone, but... Yeah, I think I bought him in the same place as one of my Muddy Scoops, the one with the good bucket. And yeah, not much else to say about this one. Then we have Tar Rolly. I'm pretty sure that's tar anyways, or oil, or something like that. This one does come with the little back roller, and it has like actual liquid in there. And this one has a broken eye. Again. I didn't have these toys as a kid. If I did, they'd probably look even worse. But some of these were bought secondhand from online. And this is one of them. But I don't care. I didn't buy it for this Rolly. I think I bought it for like a few other things. Anyways, now we have Lofty's, probably my second favorite of the whole team besides Rolly. I don't have a normal one, but I do have some other cool versions. Like we have Scared Lofty. I think he came in like one playset, apparently, but I have him right here. The hook moves. I like Lofty a lot with his articulation, like that extends and all that. You can also move it just anywhere. And his head moves too. Very nice. And we have my first take along Lofty. This is the snow one, and uh-oh! Why is his mouth paper? Because when I first bought him, he just didn't have a mouth plate. Like, he's supposed to have one like that. He didn't have one, so I just made him a new one. Which, it looks okay. We have Lofty with a magnet, like how we did in the episode Magnetic Lofty. It's pretty much just normal Lofty with this cool magnet, which I think was a genius idea for Take-Along to do. But if I had to choose one of these Lofties to use for anything, I'd probably still use Scared Lofty. Okay, now we move on to the Project Build-A characters. We have Scrambler. Just Scrambler, though. I don't have his back trailer, and I don't have the little bob that rides on him, but I have Scrambler. Scram, scram, scram! I can't do the voice. God damn it. I think mine has a twisted wheel, where the back wheels look pretty twisted. The front wheels are okay. The backs aren't, but whatever. It's still not a bad model by any means. Okay, let's move on. So we have Sumsy. We have two of them. I do want to show both of them because they are technically different. This one has the printed name, and this one has the name casted into the model. But this one says Tricks. This was, according to someone I was talking with, this one was the singular release, and this one was in a birthday pack, which, yeah, that's something, I guess. Did not know that Sumsy had very specific variants, but whatever. Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but as I was editing the video, I just realized I never showed off the fact that Sumsy and Tricks, if you have her as well, her little forklift can move up and down. Just thought I'd show it now, because I didn't really show it at all in the video, because I was just talking about the name thing, but there you go. Now you know something else. And then finally, we have Dodger. He's a cool... I like Dodger. I think he's one of the few characters where I prefer the US voice over his UK voice. He's cool. His hook spins, this spin, but it's very loose. And that's pretty much just all of my Bob Take-Alongs. There are others I do want, like Tricks, Skip, some of the PBI characters like Flex and Tumblr, but I think this isn't bad, and I do want to consider doing a Bob stop-motion series, which, if any of y'all are interested in that, let me know, because I might do it at some point. Anyways, I guess that's it from me for now. Sorry, I haven't uploaded lately. I'll give an update on everything else soon. Built to be Wild.